Webgility Online has a plethora of options and settings for you to choose from when setting up the connection between your store and QuickBooks Online. With all the different sales channels and accounting workflows out there, it's no wonder things can get a little bit complicated. To cut down on any confusion, we've put together a checklist of recommended transactional settings for you to use and get a head start. This configuration was set up using Amazon as the store, but these settings should work for a majority of users. Start by navigating to Settings and Accounting, and then to the Posting Method tab. Start by selecting every order individually as a sales receipt and hit Save. If this option wasn't already selected, you'll be prompted with a confirmation message asking if you're sure, as it'll change the posting method entirely and adjust some of the UI elements in return. After saving, head to the Transactions tab. Make sure you're on the correct sales channel, or in the case of Amazon, sub-channel, that you'd like to configure. And start by hitting Refresh Settings at the top right to ensure you're working with the latest data. The settings for your transactions should look like this. Use the same type of transaction for all sales. Single transaction types. Select type of transaction to record sales. Use sales receipts. Deposit to. It's recommended that this goes to a clearing or holding account, but you can deposit it to the undeposited funds account if that's your existing workflow. Payment method. This should be set to as on store. Who assigns transaction numbers? QuickBooks. Transaction date should be the order date. The shipping date should stay as shipping date. For memo, if you're using an Amazon store, you'll want to set this to the fulfillment channel plus the order number. But there are a number of options that can suit what you're looking for in the memo field. It's kind of up to you here. Synced by Webgility tracking. This should be checked on. For the message displayed on the sales receipt, you can set this to whatever you'd like, but by default, set it to none. Set product description as. You can set this as the online product name. The reference number should be the order number. Calculate taxable subtotal before the discount can be left unchecked. And then set email field as blank, only if you want to hide the email ID in the transaction. There is a section for additional settings below, but you can leave these unchecked until you have a specific need for them. They generally only come about in specific use cases, but if you have any questions on these settings, feel free to reach out to our team. For more on transactional settings in Webgility Online, head to help.webgility.com, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more on all things e-commerce.